Hello everyone, it's James Chamberlain, and today we are back inside of RoVille for a brand new update. I always love it when we get to do these RoVille updates. I was going to join the game and I saw that new thumbnail and I was instantly like, it's video time. And today, it most certainly is, we have some really cool stuff to take a look at. Alrighty guys, so to begin with, here we are over in the RoVille Discord server, and right here, as you can see, the developer made a little bit of a post here talking about some of the new stuff that we can see in the game, including a new archaeologist job for graduated players, a new car, which is really cool. This kind of resembles like a Ferrari Testarossa, as you guys will see soon. Advanced furniture placement, something we have needed so badly for such a long time. Option import accessories, which sounds pretty neat. Party admin for like VIP servers. A new like chat bubble typing effect, which has been pretty cool. And then some new furniture, which I will be showing you guys all of those new pieces in the video as well. Anyway, guys, that is what is added in this update. Let's hop into the game and see what we are actually working with. Alrighty guys, here we are inside of RoVille, and I have waited for it to be nighttime so I can showcase this new build here. A little bit of a smaller headquarters build with a really unique shaped building. Our massive towers, one of which holds the world record for RoVille's absolute tallest building, topping out at 32 stories, is an insane build to load for these videos. But unfortunately, it's just not always worth it to wait for that dang 7 minutes of loading. So here we are in the game, and let's go ahead and begin by actually taking a look at the new furniture. So before I hop into build mode, I'm just going to run on over here, as I have set up a little bit of a wall here where you guys can see all of the different bits of furniture right over here. Beginning up here, we have a little bit of a new like glass hanging ball plant, which is pretty cool. Also have a new ottoman, a little bit of like a bucket for umbrellas, something that kind of resembles me of a salt shaker, but I guess it's meant to be a little bit of a glass jar. And then some neon wall art, which is pretty neat, as well as like a heart-shaped mirror. Doesn't really look like a mirror in this lighting, but I guess that's supposed to resemble a mirror there. And then some new types of counters right here. These are pretty cool, and I see that they've added some like curved countertops, which I think will be really neat, as I can definitely see some builds and places where utilizing more of a curved counter would be great. In addition to that, we've got a wood-burning stove, which is pretty cool. I've always loved the way wood-burning stoves look, and I think that this will be great for kind of more of like cozy cabin builds and stuff. Now guys, heading back on front, we have something else that is insane to take a look at today. They added a new vehicle, and as stated earlier, it looks like a Ferrari Testarossa. Good old 1980s classic Ferrari vehicle, and I want to take a look at this. I have refrained from looking at any of these new vehicles or any of the new stuff until now, so that I can give you guys my live reaction. So let's head on over to the dealership and buy this new vehicle. Alright, and just like that, here we are. We have teleported over to the dealer, and as you can see, we've just got the same old classic cars we always have right here, the same vehicles that have always been in the game. But let's go ahead and see about buying this new car. So we own everything except for the Blocksari Roma, and who are we kidding, guys? This is a Ferrari Testarossa. This is absolutely what that car is. It's $200,000, which isn't too bad. Honestly, that's a pretty fair price for a vehicle like this, in my opinion. It's kind of a little bit of a less expensive way to get into some of the more insane cars in the game. So let's go ahead and buy this bad boy and see what it's like. Alright, here we are back at the main headquarters facility. Let's run up over here to the front gate and grab this new car and just see. This is going to be awesome, guys. Alright, let's do this. And then, where is the new car? There it is right there. As you can see, we've got my really cool, like, green nebula style moving texture on here. This is a very rare texture, but is really cool, and I've always liked the look of this one quite a bit. Top on in. Alrighty, so unfortunately it doesn't look like we've gotten a new vehicle sound. This is just using the same old car sound that every other car in the game uses, but this is definitely a sick-looking vehicle. It's kind of hard to see the air intakes here on the side, but if you guys look closely, you can see some air intakes here. It's pretty hard to see due to my texture, but they are there and they look quite neat. Acceleration on this isn't bad. It's not the greatest. It doesn't really compete with like the Bugatti, Tesla, or the Cybertruck, but nonetheless, it's doable and it's pretty neat. It's definitely quicker than the starter cars. Out here on the road, it honestly doesn't feel that fast. If I'm being totally honest with you guys, this doesn't feel that fast. It doesn't really feel that much faster than the Bentley. Once again, guys, the sound is just about identical to the other vehicles in the game, but here we are just cruising on down the road, and this is definitely a neat car. It will definitely be cool to add this as an addition to my garages, and it's really one of the coolest looking cars in the game, in my opinion. Let's do some epic drifts here. All of the cars in RoVille pretty much use the same chassis, so in terms of drifting, you're not really going to see much variation here. They all kind of do these same, just kind of ridiculous, really sharp, quick drifts that just all of the cars in the game tend to do. Handling-wise, this does make turns quite well. I am pretty fond of the handling on this. I might drive this a little bit more because the handling is quite good. I think it's pretty neat. I do wish that the headlights actually like popped up, but unfortunately they don't, so we're just stuck with kind of like the fog lights down here. Nonetheless, though, pretty cool car. All right, guys, now next I want to take a look at the archaeological job here in the game, as that job seems pretty cool, and I saw a lot of the photo art for it. Unfortunately, I'll be honest, I am not graduated in this game yet, as quite honestly, I run a jewelry store in this game. I have more than enough money to fund my projects. I did try to do the graduation thingy right before filming this video this morning, but unfortunately, they just recently made a change, and now rejoining the server does not account to a new graduation day at the school, and you have to physically wait one real-life day in order to do anything, which is kind of a bit of a bummer, so I wasn't really able to get that done and show you guys that today. But nonetheless, I am going to go ahead and see if I can't find this job and show the site to you guys anyway. I'm trying to think of where it would be here on the mini-map, but I'm really not seeing anything over here. So we might have to like physically drive over there. It could also be that it's not showing up because we haven't yet graduated, so it's not really showing us the point on the map. But let's teleport over here to the rocket scientist area, and we might be able to find it out here in the desert. I'm not seeing anything. What is this over here? I see like a little kiosk over here. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, so yeah, so it's somewhere over here. So this would be where the job would be, is you would do it over here. So it looks like you would go out and like hunt for bones and stuff and pretty much just dig in these spots over here is what I am guessing. In the future, I may go ahead and do a more comprehensive review of this job, but it does seem pretty dang cool, and I am a bit bummed out that I wasn't able to show it here in the video. But as I stated earlier, guys, I really do prefer to do a lot more grinding just running my jewelry store, as in my opinion, once you are to the point where you can run a store in this game, going to work honestly just isn't worth it at all. Even if you graduated, you're not going to make as much as a full-blown jewelry store will. So just go ahead and do the jewelry store and you'll be much better off. Alright folks, next up, the thing that I am super excited about. Let's take a look at the new build mode functionality, as I am super hyped about this. This new advanced placement is awesome, and I really want to show this to you guys, as it is going to make life as builders so much easier. Alright, so in this room over here, I have a little bit of an angled wall here, and if you look closely, I am not able to place this chair here against the wall. No matter what I do, no matter how much I try to rotate, I just can't get it to be even with the wall. But thanks to the new update, if I press B on the keyboard, I now have an entirely different interface here. This interface enables me to control far more advanced functions in terms of rotation, placement, scale, all of those good things here. So if I go ahead and move this, now you can see if I click with my mouse, I can move things so much more precisely. So let's see, now if I want to, I can really place this right up against the wall, as you guys can see. And the increments are so minor, just like that, I can get this lined up just perfectly. I can even do things like move it down, move it up if you want more of a precise placement. Maybe you want to place it down more near the floor, or raise it up a little bit for some reason. You can now do stuff like that. And then to complete it, all you have to do is press F, and your save is good, and you are good to go. In my opinion, this is absolutely awesome, guys. I am so thankful that this was added into RoVille. I have been wanting this for so dang long, and finally it is here. This has to be one of the greatest and most functional updates of all time, simply thanks to the fact that we now have this new advanced placement feature. Now, next up, we actually have some additional interface functionality here. For those of you guys who love to roleplay and dress up your avatars, you guys will probably enjoy this feature a lot. Now, guys, if you actually go over into your avatar editor right over here, and you click on your edit avatar, you can actually import an accessory. So if you click this here, let's go ahead and do that, and then we can add a URL. So guys, let's head on over to the Roblox website and pick an item to go ahead and import into the game, and I can show you guys what we can do now. Here we are inside of the Roblox catalog, and I'm just thinking of what we should pick here. Let's go for the Dominus Vespertilo. I've always liked this Dominus quite a bit, but let's go ahead and really quickly just double click to go ahead and highlight that URL right here. This number right here is the item ID, and all you have to do is press Control-C, or on Mac, Command-C, and go ahead and copy that down, and then go back into RoVille, hit Control or Command-V, hit import accessory, and as you can see, we now have this item on our avatar. It was as simple as that to go ahead and import that, which is pretty dang cool. Let's go ahead and try this one more time now, but this time let's go ahead and do it with some clothing here. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit of a hoodie right here. This is actually one of Roblox's new layered objects, but let's just hit the Control-C once again, go in here, paste that, and then just like that, there you guys go. As you can see, I am now wearing that new shirt right on there. I just imported it, and it's that simple. And this also helps if you guys want to go ahead and like browse for your items on the Roblox catalog and then kind of dress it up in here. You guys can do that now. Now guys, continuing on down to check out the other functionality in the game, we actually have to go ahead and start a party. And the other things they've added are like party admin commands and server control. So let's go in here and then let's host one. And these are kind of like mini VIP servers that you can invite your friends to. So let's just wait for this to load on in. Alrighty guys, I tried to go ahead and work these commands, and I tried to join in here on my alt on my laptop, but as it seems, every dang time that I try to load an alt in on my laptop to demonstrate something here in a video, it just doesn't work, and it just infinitely loads and won't let me into anything. So I've gone ahead and asked this person who joined the party if they wanted to be in a video, and it looks like they don't really seem to care as they've just left the server. Dang, everybody in here just seems to just want to explore our builds here. I seriously need to put alarms in here. Everybody just lets all the doors open and everything. Definitely something I need to do is spec this building out with some of those new laser detectors. You know what though guys, I'm about done messing around here. Let's just go ahead and try these commands right now. So let's go ahead and go right on over into our party settings, and then right here we have this person, Yo It's Bone, I think is how you pronounce their name. Let's go ahead and bring them to me right there, and just like that, they should now be exactly where we are. As you can see right there, that just teleported them. So if I go away from them and then I go back right there and I click go to, it will now teleport me to exactly where they are, as you guys can see. As you guys can see right there, there is the new chat bubble right there. You just saw that pop up right there, and that is how the chat bubble works. So basically it's just a little bit of a new chat bubble so that you can see when others are chatting, and I think that's pretty dang cool. And I am going, oh, nice try, bud. Nice try. Nice try trying to go ahead and get in there. I saw that. So those lasers do in fact work. And I think when you're hosting parties, if you guys want to kind of have a way of stopping people from getting into parts of your builds, this is the way to do it right here. Alright guys, now lastly, to go ahead and edit off here, the last feature added to the game is the ability to kick others in your party. So I'm going to go ahead and kick this entire server. As you can see, we got people here. We're just going to kick everybody. And we've just kicked ourselves right there. So as you guys can see, kick does in fact work, and it just sends you right back to the main game. Alrighty guys, there you all have it. That was the new RoVille update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Actually a little bit of a shorter one. I felt like we were going to have a lot more to go over than we actually ended up having. But nonetheless guys, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing the update and learning some new things about the game. If you did, please go ahead and leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And if you guys have any questions or comments or anything you would like to let me know about, go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know. Once again though guys, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. Goodbye everyone, and happy Resurrection Day.